It's literally going to be sickening.
Hey, Bill, I just have a little statement. I've listened to you for many, many years now, and one thing that is not surprised me, but one thing I have to say is that when you say you predicted this stuff, you absolutely did. I mean, I remember like reading Behold a Pale Horse about, a terrorist attack in the heartland. And I remember after that happening, you said it's going to go to New York or somewhere in the East, some big thing there. And I remember you also made a statement that always stuck with me. You said that, and maybe, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it's something to the effect of they wanted to bring down the World Trade Centers the first time, they didn't do it. And you said it wouldn't shock you if it happened again.
That's right.
And so, I mean, this stuff, I mean, and there's no doubt in my mind that you've been correct all along. So, and I'm sure I know you don't want to be. But
no, I certainly don't want to be. But if people would just listen to me and understand what the agenda of these globalists really is, and stop concentrating on trying to prove me wrong, but understand that if they don't get a grasp on this and stop it, they're going to lose their country, their freedoms, and everything that they ever valued forever. And they're going to be relegated to like third world status. If you want to know how they're going to end up living, go down to Tijuana.
Absolutely. Well, that's about all I have to add, but thank you for the good work, and I just want to say to the listeners out there, you've paid for a lot of programming tonight, and I know that you're listener supported now, so let me just say as a viewer to all the other viewers to definitely let's support Bill Cooper tonight, because he's putting a lot on the line to be with us tonight and help us out.
Well, that's not really true, because I'm here because Alan Wiener called me this morning, and he actually wanted me on a lot earlier than what I came on to do this all day long.
Okay, well, I just tuned in, so obviously that's something I don't know, but I still know you're listener supported. So. But
we still need the donations, and we still are listener supported, and we still don't have any money, and we need it badly. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, please send your donations, and I'm going to give you the address right now. It's HOTT, H-O-T-T, in care of 101.1 FM, P.O. Box 940. That's P.O. Box 940, Eagar, spelled E-A-G-A-R, Arizona. And this is the most important part, 85925. If you just put HOTT, H-O-T-T, and 85925, and, somewhere on there put P.O. Box 940, it'll get here. And that's the truth. The zip code will get it right to my post office. The box number will get it in the box.
And I'm sure let's support Bill Cooper. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you for calling.
You have a good evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, folks, I certainly don't like being right about any of this. I really, really do not. And I did make that statement. They tried to bring it down the first time. They didn't do it. I said it wouldn't surprise me. In fact, I think that they'll try again, and I think the second time they'll be successful. That's what I said. Good evening. You're on the air.
Hello, Bill. About 21 minutes ago on ABC, they showed a close view of one of the two twin towers coming down.
Uh-huh.
The guy was, I'm guessing, about 2 blocks away, so the angle was right up at the building. And in spite of that view was quite clear in contrast to some of the rather ambiguous footage that they had been showing in some other shots, which were from further away.
Uh-huh.
Now, of that view, you could see the building. They're just taking a picture of the fires.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, you see this top part starting come crashing down and gradually going down the floors.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know whether that was the first Tower 1 or Tower 2. I can't tell you that, but It was quite clear in that view. And then another view that they had showed right after that from a little further away, and it showed it that way also, and it was quite unambiguous that it started at the top. And the engineer who was on a little earlier than that, he said that the buildings, although they were made to withstand the impact of a plane, and obviously they did because they stood for another half hour. And although a 707 I don't think is bigger than a 767 that hit the building. Anyway.
Wait a minute. I don't know what the comparative size is between those two planes, but I don't think the difference is going to be substantial.
I agree with you. I don't think it is substantial. The building did did stand for quite a long time, and the construction engineer said that the buildings are made to withstand fires, but not the fires of lots and lots of jet fuel in there, and he thinks that the jet fuel was burning at a temperature higher than the 15 or 1600 degrees that the building at that height is designed for.
That could be possible.
And that's what he says.
Were you rolling tape on this?
Actually, I was rolling tape on CBS, and I have not watched CBS. I've been watching ABC because I'm rolling the tape on CBS.
If you have a tape of what you've just described, I'd like for you to send me a copy so that I can look at it, because I haven't. I'm watching C-SPAN 2, and they haven't shown anything like what you described.
Yeah, what you need is a tape of what came across on ABC about 25 minutes ago. I don't have it. I've got CBS on my tape. So I'm sure somebody probably has ABC taped.
We need another tape from ABC too, the one of the third building coming down, which I didn't even know about.
I believe those other. Oh, and one of those pictures of the tower coming down. I think the building, of course, is going down by gravity. It's not going to topple. No way can those things fall over. Gravity prevents that. They have to collapse straight down. Gravity only allows for that. And as they're collapsing down, I think the stuff is falling down on the inside, and then one of the walls falls outward and lands up to a block and a half away from the looks of it in the picture that I saw.
Wow!
Some hours ago.
I wish that you'd been rolling tape, because I would really like to.
Well, I don't know what's on my tape, so we'll have to see what's on that stuff.
Take a look at it.
Well, when I'm done taping.
Okay.
I got one tape filled and another one at 4-hour mark, I think. But this stuff that came out from this building started a lot of fires, and those other buildings just could have been burned out on the inside and then came down. I don't know, but
I saw some other buildings burning after the two collapsed and all the dust and smoke and stuff cleared away. I did see some other buildings burning, but I don't know what they were, or even where they were in relationship to
they never tell you.
To the towers, or these other two buildings that we've been talking about.
And all these videos, they don't have a compass on them, so you never know which way they're pointed and what the angle is.
Yeah.
Okay, good night. I'll leave it for somebody else.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Folks, don't be surprised when different people who see the same thing see it differently. Now, if you don't believe me, it happens all the time. Ask any police detective who interviews witnesses of any bank robbery, murder, or anything else. Everybody sees something different. All I'm telling you is what I see right here on C-SPAN 2, and some other people have seen it differently, and some other callers have seen exactly what I've seen. Nobody has seen anything other than those two scenarios, so whatever happened has got to be one of those two. Good evening. You're on the air.
Yeah, Bill, Ken from Delaware again.
Hi.
The third building that came down, that was the number 7 World Trade Building. That was a 47-story building, approximately a block and a half, cat-a-corner away from number 1 World Trade Center. What they were saying was that debris from the collapsing buildings impacted that on the side, and then that caused that building to structurally fall. And there was a live interview on MSNBC when that incident occurred. I saw it, and it looked like you heard a rumble, like a constant rumbling noise. I don't know if I had tape running or not. I have to check the VCR whether it was on or not.
Did you see the piece of the other building hit this third building?
No, I did not see that.
But you heard somebody say that that's what happened.
That's what they said on MSNBC.
Okay.
And one other thing also on
when Bart first told me about that, I suspected that maybe a piece of one of the two buildings that had come down had maybe hit that building and caused it to collapse. But Bart said it collapsed, like a long time later, and
it was several hours.
Yeah.
Several hours later. And they were claiming that the fire people, the fire department, said that building, the number 7 World Trade, was structurally unsound.
Okay.
And one other interesting fact, I was tuning across to CNBC, that number 7 World Trade building